Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? How are you people doing? Here back again with another football recap video here. So here's my recap of the Senegal and the Netherlands game. And what can I say? First things first, man of the match without a doubt would have to be Cody Gakpo. I mean, Cody Gakpo today, he was absolutely superb for the Netherlands. That I definitely do imagine that Cody Gakpo is probably going to go to United, because obviously he's been linked with United recently, and I guess today his performance just proved why Cody Gakpo can attract, or why I think he would be personally, I think, a very great fit at a United. But obviously Frankie de Jong, man, we got to talk about Frankie de Jong too today. Frankie de Jong, first of all, he was also brilliant today. I mean, Frankie de Jong, he, in my opinion, so far is looking like the best midfielder so far out of any other midfield performers at the World Cup, because today Frankie de Jong's performance was just absolutely breathtaking and absolutely brilliant. And the Netherlands, hey, I was impressed with their performance today. Virgil van Dijk and the Netherlands back five, they really performed very well today. And for Senegal, obviously this was a very unlucky loss for him. Obviously, I knew that this was going to be a very difficult game for him, because obviously Senegal, they didn't have Mane in this game. So a very bad break for Senegal to not have Mane in this game. But for the most part today, I think that Louis van Gaal, I think he definitely gives the Netherlands a way better chance of winning a World Cup, in my opinion, compared to Koeman. That in my opinion, the Netherlands back five, obviously in one of my previous videos I said the Netherlands back four, but I obviously forgot that Louis van Gaal likes to play a 5 in the back formation. So I think that today Louis van Gaal's formations really did their difference today. And Senegal, though, they did really well in the first half. I feel like Senegal were super unlucky not to score in this game, because despite them being without Mane for this matchup, I think that Senegal still did a very decent job today, in my opinion. I think that Senegal, in terms of them creating chances and trying to go for a goal, they did everything they could to try and score a goal, and they just were very unlucky not to get a goal today, man. So it just goes to show you here that Senegal's football team, they really need Mane, because if Senegal want to make it out of the group stages here, man, they're gonna have to, they really could have used Mane today, because I definitely believe that if they had Mane today, this obviously would have been a different outcome today. But still, first of all, the Netherlands, they are looking very hot right now. Their midfield today was just superb. Frankie de Jong, man, he's just absolutely incredible. That Frankie de Jong's performance today makes you realize that he is still, I think, a very important part for that Barcelona team, because obviously Frankie de Jong's presence there gives you a clear indication of why Barcelona need him more than ever, and why Barca need to do everything they can to keep him. And I personally think his presence there gives you a great example of why Barcelona in the transfer window were incredibly lucky not to lose De Jong to United, because obviously today he just was superb today. His passing, his just overall performances today, man, were simply breathtaking. And I think that this game was definitely better, in my opinion, compared to the England-Iran game. Now, the England-Iran game, it was a pretty intense game, England with them just winning 6-2 against Iran. But this football match was actually competitive, because the England-Iran game, it wasn't even that competitive. It was just a pure just a flat-out dominant performance by England today. That Iran really just didn't have a chance at all against England today. But Senegal, man, really tough loss for him. But on the way how they conceded that first goal here, man, that first goal was just a brilliant one by Cody Gakpo. He leapt up in the air, and he was able to get a touch on the ball before the Senegal keeper got there, before Mendy managed to get there. So that was obviously a very poor positioning right there by Mendy. And then that second goal right there, man, Mendy's handling, I don't know what happened right there, but it's just Mendy. I think he's the one that underperformed the most today for Senegal, because Senegal's starting football team today, I think, despite them not having Mane, were doing everything they could. I mean, look, man, give props to Senegal. They did everything they could in this game to get a win, but unfortunately they couldn't get that win, just because Mane, he is so crucial to this Senegal team that people don't realize that without him, Senegal, I don't think they have a chance. But maybe they can still make it out of the group stage without Mane. It's going to be, I think, a very a very difficult journey for him. So that's the way how I see it. But nonetheless, man, the Netherlands, man, Cody Gakpo and Davy Klaassen, they each scored the G's today. But I would have to honestly give the man the match right there to Cody Gakpo, just because Cody Gakpo, he showed up in the clutch today for the Dutch, you know. And when it comes to football players showing up in the clutch, that's what I think makes a football player definitely a nomination for a man of the match, is just them coming up in the clutch. And Cody Gakpo today, he managed to come up in the clutch today for the Dutch. So, hey, what a brilliant way for the Netherlands to start off the World Cup. Virgil van Dijk, he gets a clean sheet. So, yeah, Van Dijk, his clean sheet right there. And, you know, with Van Dijk's presence there, I think that anything can, I think that the sky's the limit here for the Netherlands national team. If they can, you know, continue to perform like how they did today defensively. Because defensively, you know, they looked a bit shaky at times, but for the most part, they were solid defensively. So, I think that if there is one thing that can carry the Netherlands to a World Cup trophy, it's just their defense. So, yeah, ladies and gents, let me know what you thought about this performance.